we know Justice Hill's extremely talented coming off a great freshman year. We know that James Washington's one of the better players at his position in the nation. Mason Rudolph, the same. If you look at the depth, the talent across the board, the strength along both lines, is this a serious factor of a team? Because most of the top 40 teams in the country have the flashy players on the outside, and that's what people gravitate to when they're reading previews. But we know what wins football games, and does Oklahoma State have it at that level?
I think absolutely they do. I think if they had a Texas logo on their helmet, if they had a USC logo on their helmet, they would be a consensus top 4 or 5 team. That's who they have coming back. And yes, all the attention goes to Mason Rudolph and James Washington and Justice Hill. And I mean, all the plethora of receivers that they have there, that they'll be able to do some pretty obscene things with on offense. But there's not a lot of question marks. I mean, I think that gets missed. They brought in some JUCO talent to shore up any question marks they may have had. The secondary is probably their biggest question mark. But we spoke about this before, where they've moved Ramon Richards, their most experienced corner, to safety. They're really high on the freshman corners they have. And yeah, they're freshmen, they're going to be inexperienced, but they have a very solid linebacker core that will impose its will on a lot of offenses. And you got to feel pretty comfortable about your corners if you're moving your most experienced one to safety.
Yeah, Richards with 6 picks over the last 2 years. Adrian Baker is a grad transfer from Clemson. We'll see if he makes an impact at corner. LSU transfer Tyron Johnson at wide receiver. We'll see if he helps out and makes any plays in support of Washington and the rest of the crew. Tulsa, Oklahoma State, Thursday night, 17-point favorite are the Cowboys.